Hello, everybody. Welcome to the trail. This is Carla, and I thought I would take y'all on a ride into town, from the country to the town. My chauffeur is Brian. So, if you see us veering off the road, that's because Brian's looking out the window that way. He just gave me a look. Well, and I thought while y'all are watching the countryside, maybe I could read our 100 devotions for the stay-at-home mom, and basically for anybody else that's listening. So day 10 is what we're on, and it's when the hour came. Jesus and his apostles reclined at the table. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Do you have glasses over there I can use? Thank you. I've lost my seeing eye glasses.
Now I can't see.
Ooh, man, you're blind.
Go back to me.
Oh my gosh. Man, I can hold this back here and read it. Okay. So let me reread that again. It says, when the hour came, Jesus and his apostles reclined at the table. And that is Luke chapter 22, verse 14. What are meal times like at your house? Are they loud and chaotic? Are they peaceful and relaxing? Are you sitting around a table in front of a TV? Or are you on the go and eat in your car? Maybe it depends on the day. When the Bible mentions Jesus eating, he is usually seen reclining, as was the Roman custom at the time. Even when eating with his adversaries, the Pharisees, the Bible tells us he reclined in Luke chapter 7, verse 36. And when it was time for the Last Supper, Jesus gathered his closest friends, the disciples, into a room, and they reclined for the meal. Meals were not rushed or scrambling or eaten while working. Instead, meal times were opportunities for fellowship and rejuvenation. Modern moms lead very busy lives, and we don't always have control over how every meal will look. But as often as you're able, oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all just heard that alarm go off. Will you go take the fish sticks out, please? Brian, will you go take the fish sticks out? They're done.
Yeah.
Thank you. And fix their plates. So let me go back up here. Sorry, guys. Oh, stop. Oh, let me just, okay. Modern moms lead very busy lives, and we don't always have control over how every meal will look. But as often as you're able, see if you can intentionally turn mealtime into a moment of family fellowship. Meals are opportunities to strengthen our ties with our children, and studies show family meals help kids develop language and social skills. Family meals are linked to improved mental health, healthier eating habits, and even improved academic performances. Jesus helped me see mealtimes as opportunities to nourish my body, soul, and family relationships. And I will say that that is definitely a tough thing around my house, because we have different bedtimes. You know, Aurora goes to bed at 7 or 7:30. Mason goes to bed at 8. And then Brian and I, later. Wednesday nights, they go to church, so they don't get home till 8:15. We were having ballet, tap, jazz, and one other class. I can't remember what it's called. We were having it, and that all lasted till 7 o'clock. Then by the time we got home, it was about 7:20. So Mondays were really hard. Okay, will you put a timer for however long you think it needs to go?
Okay.
But the kids don't get off, the bus. They ride the school bus. They don't get off the bus until later. So it's just, it's hard. And another thing is Aurora doesn't like most of the stuff we eat. She likes chicken, as in chicken nuggets, pizza rolls, taquitos, corn dogs. Yeah, that stuff. That isn't the healthiest for you. I'll be honest with you. I don't like to buy corn dogs, a box of corn dogs, very often because the girl wants them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks. So I don't buy them routinely. Maybe if I did, she'd get tired of them and wouldn't eat them like that. I don't know. But I don't know, it's hard to tell. We had some impatient drivers. I don't know if they've already shown themselves, but as we were trucking down the road, we had some impatient drivers that passed us. Excuse me. And it looks like Brian's going fast in the. You know what? He really did good with this drive because normally he thinks he's Marilyn Andretti, huh?
No.
Yes, you do. You whip around those corners and
Whatever.
try to shift gears without pushing in the clutch.
Whatever. Not me.
Yes, you. What are you looking for?
Your glasses?
Oh, did you find yours?
You got them on? Oh, the other one? No, I haven't
Yes.
found
See,
those.
we both lost our glasses. He was looking for his glasses a while ago, and then I'm looking for my glasses a few minutes later.
Well, you got my other glasses.
Yeah, I've got them. Anyway, what I was saying is that if you can look on the side of the road, you can see some flowers. Of course, you just kind of see splashes of color. The bluebonnets are blooming here in Central Texas. It's really pretty to see them in Indian paintbrushes. I love the wildflowers that grow on the side of the road this time of year. But along with this time of year comes our snake population. And we've already been warned, that snakes are out, they're moving. Of course, it was 92 degrees today. Oh my goodness. I opened my front door and wanted to slam it shut. I don't like the 90s. And then it's funny, my son, my oldest son, is so disgusted where he's at because it's snowing again. And he hates this time of year because it snows and it melts and it snows. And so the ground is slushy for months. Oh, yep, here's the impatient drivers. Here comes another one. That's okay. Patient man perseveres, right? So, our study today, let's see. I wish Brian could have heard it. Oh yeah, so I was talking about the meals. It's just real hard to. So sometimes Aurora eats before us, and yes, she's got her tablet or she's got the TV on, and Mason will be outside, and then we call him, and we all make our plates and go our separate ways a lot of times. I hate that though. It's nice when we have family gatherings and everybody's sitting around and we're all visiting. Speaking of that, we finally made decisions on what we're doing for Easter. Here we are the week before, just now deciding. We are going to go to the lake and we're going to have like a picnic out there. It'll be me and Brian, Aurora, and Mason, and then my mom, Brian's dad, my stepmom, Brian's sister, and brother-in-law, my son Matt and his wife Kendra, and then of course my grandbabies, my grandboys, and two of them. And hopefully I need to message Tookie's parents and see if I can have her for Saturday too. I don't know. Yeah, I always have, quit. I always have Tookie Bear. Bobo, quit. I always have, Bo! Go on. Then you can go in there. always have Tookie for Easter. I get her for the holidays. I mean, and not necessarily on those days, but I have a day that, you know, when our families are getting together, because she's one of us. She's one of our family. When they brought her to me, and we just they adopted me. They didn't know that, but they adopted me, and we adopted her. And Tookie she knows all the siblings as her siblings. Like, you know, my oldest, Natalie, Bailey, Matt, Kagan, Mason, and Aurora. Those are all her heavenly siblings, she says. And then she knows the grandpas, the Mimis, the uncles, the aunts. She knows them all. And so we all do things with her. And she comes always, you know, see when I get to have her. So we'll have a picnic. I think I'm going to make some chicken salad. Now, we make our chicken salad. It might be different than other people, but I've got my chicken out thawing so I can boil it on Friday night. Then chop it all up. We put Hellmann's mayo in it, chopped onions, and then we use the purple grapes. And then I always add a little bit of honey to the chicken salad. And you can't tell that it's honey, but it is so good in there. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Maybe we can get some good bread to put it on, you know. I'll bring regular bread, and then maybe we can have, I don't know, that kind of chicken salad is really good on the Hawaiian bread, the sweet bread. But so we're going to have that, and then I've also taken, for those like my son Matt, who's picky, who don't like chicken salad, I'm bringing roast beef sandwich slices, so there can be roast beef sandwiches as a second option. Then what else? Chips maybe.
Can I have my glasses?
Oh yeah, here you go. Sorry, babe. And as for desserts, I don't know. Poor Melissa, during that video, the vlog video of her with Joey in the grocery store, she just needs an Easter cake, Joey. Just let her have an Easter cake. It's a holiday. She kept trying and trying and trying. Oh. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll have an Easter cake, or there's this, we call it strawberry salad. And I can never remember how to make it. And I have a dear friend who was actually my librarian when I was in the 6th grade, all the way up through high school. Then she was also my 1-act play director. And then after school, her and my mom were really close. And I would take my kids, we would go over to her house and just visit every summer and do things with her grandbabies. So we've just stayed really, really close with her. And anyway, she's the one that makes the strawberry salad. And oh my soul, it is so heavenly. And it's just refreshing. And so every time I go to make it, I'm like, Kim, can I have the recipe for the strawberry salad? And I tell her every time I'm going to write it down, and then I forget to write it down. What would she do without me asking like twice a year? Can I have the recipe? But it is so refreshing. So when I talk to her, then maybe we'll have that. Maybe we'll make the strawberry salad for dessert. Maybe somebody else. Because Brian and I'll do the big, you know, we're doing the meat. So the meat for the chicken. And I guess we can get the grapes and the onions and the mayo and do that. So it would be nice if others would bring the chips. And we're also bringing the roast beef. So if others could bring the chips and desserts. And we may say just everybody bring your own drink. I may pick up some Capri Suns but you know what? The last several times I've grabbed Capri Suns for the little ones. The adults are drinking them. So I don't know on the drink wise, and then we'll have an egg hunt. The kids will get to hunt eggs, and we don't say Easter Bunny. We just have an egg hunt. Anyway, it looks like we're about to come into town, and I think. And then up on the left will be a big church. And then I thought, well, I told Brian, I was like, well, let's just drive around the prayer garden. It makes a big circle. And we do that, but then the way the camera is on the arm of the dash there, you really don't get to see the prayer garden except for as we're coming straight to it. It's still pretty, and I don't know, if you can really tell or not, but anyway, here we are fixing to turn in to the prayer garden. And only, just when we're straight on, when we circle around, it's pointed out towards the outside of the garden and you can't really see. It's still pretty. Aren't those or wind tines, Brian? Didn't they make those crosses out of wind tines?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
I think that's what they said they made those crosses with. But anyway, this about wraps up our video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring my bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Come on, Brian. I remember the Wii dance. We did that one too.
Sorry, can't do it.
Oh, come on. Don't forget to share. Thank you for spending time out of your day with us for our devotion. I hope y'all enjoyed the trip and me just jabbering on about nothing. There's the church there. Okay, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.